This budget laid emphasis on infrastructure, roads and electricity. All the major roads will be done.
You've probably heard President Yoweri Museveni make such statements and sometimes even tasking government officials to follow them up. He has made many such statements at national events and many more at presidential campaign rallies over the years. A report by the Parliamentary Committee on Government Assurances covering the period between 1986 to 2013 indicates 871 unfulfilled presidential pledges worth 12.9 trillion shillings. This does not include promises that cannot be easily quantified in pecuniary terms like creation of new districts and town councils. The committee report shows that Kamuli district has the highest number of unkept promises at 69, followed by Kabarore 52, Jinja 48, Nakasongola at 45, Kasese 26, Bujiri 25, Busia 24 and Buyende 22. Some of President Museveni's pledges over the years include: in the 2001, 2006 and 2011 presidential campaigns while in Kitgum district, the president pledged to construct a technical school in memory of 28 people killed in Namakora in August 1986. The committee report indicates that by 2013 this had not been fulfilled. While campaigning for the presidency in November 2010, President Museveni pledged a school track for Alito Secondary School at Alito Sub-County in Kola district. There was no track by 2013. In 1997, the president promised the construction of 7 bridges over River Manafwa at Lukare, Buweswa, Mukaya, Bunekesa, Bubwaya, Tongoi and Mayenze. Some of the bridges have been done. Work has just begun on the Musita Majanji Road, which was promised in 2001. In January 2011, President Museveni pledged to construct an international airport in Kasese district, but work is yet to begin. During the 2010-2011 presidential campaigns, he pledged to extend hydropower from Nyagak to Koboko. In 2001, the president pledged to have Kiyunga Health Center for in Luka district upgraded into a district hospital, but there was no upgrade by 2013. Some pledges have been recurrent. During the 2001, 2006 and 2011 presidential campaigns, President Museveni promised electricity supply from Mayuge to Bonda landing site, but to date the people of Bonda remain in darkness. Director of Programs at the Uganda Debt Network, Julius Kapwepwe, argues that such unfulfilled pledges cost the country.
It means that while the Ministry of Trade is trying to advance Strategy X, the authorities under the office of the president, the different desks responsible for it, are doing their own things to move towards fulfilling the presidential pledges. That creates duplication of resources, which is a disadvantage to the Ugandans, as opposed to rationalization of the few resources that we have.
Fortunately now, we have gone a little more strategic. We are now doing 5-year plan. And therefore, increasingly we are seeing that the presidential pledges and the manifesto, election manifesto promises are being absorbed. And in the last 5 years, you can clearly see that, for example, the roads are getting better. The compensation for people who lost property over the years are getting better.
Critics have accused President Museveni of taking advantage of the Galiba electorate, especially in rural areas, to make unrealistic promises and running a huge patronage system focused on regime survival. But government spokesman of Fonopondo faults corruption within the system for weak follow-up and little or no execution of the pledges.
Even where the president has actually provided resources, the channel of delivery hasn't been systematic. There have been abuses where there have been diversion and even outright corruption by some of us, the officials who are given resources to deliver.
Over the years, the budget for the presidency and State House budget have risen exponentially, with just one component, presidential donations, standing at over 90 billion shillings as per the 2014-2015 budget. To his credit, the president has scored more on the infrastructure front and delivered on roads like the Mbale-Sironko Road, the Sironko-Liwa-Dokolo Road, Mitiana, Mubende to Bundibujo roads. Museveni has also fulfilled the promise to institute a student loan scheme.
I feel very pleased.
Shiland Huchere, NTV.